Peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. The message that follows is vital to the future of you all.
Yes, indeed. Vital to the future of you all. I'm actually going to say something vital to the future of not you all, of a very small group of people, probably not watching. Somebody out there needs to put out in Vegas you have these shows, these like permanent shows that are always on. Somebody in Israel needs to put up a permanent show of two things: Jesus Christ Superstar and Fiddler on the Roof. And you can even make them like condensed versions of the two, and you would pack those things out 24/7. Like you would pack them out constantly. Tourists will be going there non-freaking stop, right? I mean, if you're smart, you put like a hotel there, right? In fact, I'll tell you exactly where to do it. Well, they're supposed to be building this this new resort down south by just outside of Alat, but they're supposed to have been building that for like 10 years, and like nothing's happening yet. I mean, Alat's always a good place. Alat's got plenty of room. You can expand it. So it's like, it's that's a seaside town. That's the seaside town of Israel. Oh, that is very good. That is awfully good. I think I drank that through the air hole, though. Anyway, hello, everybody. How are you? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. How are you all today? What is going on? There's a lot going on. I just saw there's a new Radio Times article, and then it said update. So I had to go and check to see if it was updated. It was. It's just it's more. It's more bullshit. It's just more. There's so much bullshit. We are going to be looking at the Jodie Whittaker role play game tonight. I will be playing Jodie. I just think it's going to be fantastic. Okay, I hope they recreate an episode perfectly. I mean, we will switch off as soon as it gets boring. So I reckon we got 6 minutes of entertainment, right? Before like laughing, it just goes, no, this just isn't fun anymore. No, go away. Anyway, I finished listening to the sequels of Dead Sen today. A little bit miffed because no great intelligence in it, right? I thought there'd be some kind of great intelligence connection. I just seen Web of Fear. My review of that will be dropping tomorrow, I think. Yeah, my review of that is going to drop tomorrow. It's going to be a review in 3 parts, right? There's going to be the animation. Holy shit, is that bad? It's like, what? I mean, it's so bad. Okay. I understand. You know, they explain the guy who there's a making of, right? So it's about 5 minutes long, and explains to me the idea, and the idea is really clever. I love the idea, right? So the idea is you basically everybody acts out on motion capture, which apparently is much cheaper than like drawing it, right? So you have it acts out motion capture, then you map the mocap to like a Patrick Troughton avatar, right? And then you should be able to get and then put it in a virtual set, and you got the audio. Boom, you should be able to go, right? Boom. Yeah, no. So here's the thing. I don't understand how they put this out. Like, how they didn't get more than 10 minutes into this and went, oh, this isn't working. Listen, I understand that you want it to work. But when all your characters are looking like this, and I'm not even joking, they're like, I mean, at that point, it's just not working, mate. It's just not working. It's atrocious. I don't understand how anybody watched that and said, yeah, we can put that out. No! This is a failed experiment. You hide that shit. So the animation is like, it actually makes you nauseous. And so what I did was I A-B'd it with the telesnap, the thing they put with it. And the telesnap is way better. Just where there's the other thing. I just don't understand. If you have the telesnaps, you know what it's supposed to look like. You know the camera angle it's supposed to be, right? Why are you messing with it? Try and recreate it. You see, this is why Evil of the Daleks is going to be good. It's the same people that did Macra Terror, that did Faceless Ones. They know what they're doing, right? They know what they're doing, and it works, right? It genuinely works. It's they're the successful ones. The unsuccessful ones are Fury from the Deep, and I guess. Yeah, I mean the Ice Warriors is pretty bad. I mean the Ice Warriors is pretty embarrassing. But I mean, best is still the first one, Invasion. That was incredible, right? I just wish we could get that level, quality level animation. Generally speaking, it was fantastic. Nothing ever matched that, right? Nothing ever matched it, quite frankly. So we got the that to deal with. That's the animation segment. Story, awesome beyond awesome, right? And in general, we need to look at that. Look, season 5, I think. If you want to reboot Doctor Who to make it back to great Doctor Who, you use that season 5 as a let's pull up an episode guide, all right? Use that season 5 as a template. Hang on a second. It'll blow your mind, okay? This is just, I got a very different view of it now than I did. Now I see all this stuff. The animation has made a big difference. Episode guide. Let's have a look. Hang on. I hate it always comes up with Jodie. No, leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone with the Jodie, okay? Leave me with the Jodie. Oh, God. Not a fan of the Whittaker. What can I tell you? Here we go. Doink. Allow. I shall allow it. Second Doctor, season 5, yeah? All right, Tomb of the Cybermen, okay? See, these are all like high-level horror as well for the time, right? It was really good horror from the time. So yeah, Tomb of the Cybermen, sci-fi horror, essentially Alien, right? With Patrick Troughton. But that's the way, sci-fi horror. And they're very alien-esque in a lot of ways. Then he went in Abominable Snowman. So now you're in real Hammer House of horror, right? Real spooky territory, right? But exciting and fun. Then you get Ice Warriors, and you're back in the sci-fi. It's based on Just Siege now. You can basically call all of these based on Just Siege. I mean, any of the world you can't. And then any of that world just goes, let's do something completely different. Let's just do something crazy. Okay. Then we have Web of Fear. Awesome. I mean, just scary, creepy, great, perfect Doctor Who monster. The Yeti and the Great Intelligent, perfect Doctor Who monster in that they're bonkers. They're completely nutso. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a review of. Somebody asked me if I could do a review of the Ultron trilogy, which I have pulled those out. But I'm going to be doing a review of Downtime, the spin-off of it from what's it called again? From what year was it? It also when Doctor Who was off. Hey, my daughter's WhatsApping me. Hang 1 second. Hang on. Hang on. What's going on? Now I got to give him this. Okay, well, okay, let's see what this has got. Let's see what this has to say. Okay. Oh. Okay, my daughter says, I have some news. Can I come down? Well, let me think. Can we just call her? Yeah, let's just call her. Let's do that. Oh, she can come down, I guess. Fine, she's coming down. Okay, fine. I'm trying to type. She's coming down already. Are you coming down? Yeah. Okay, what's your news? There's good news. She's excited. I'm in the middle of talking about Doctor Who.
Hi, guys.
What? Quick.
Quick. First of all, I got my third vaccine. Yay.
Yeah, I'm hoping to do that tonight.
Daisy started a special time.
Oh my god!
Don't scream.
Whoa!
Breathing in my ear. And apparently it lasts for 1 to 3 weeks.
So what do we do now?
Mom is going to get special necessities for.
1 second. This is breaking news.
Wait, can you make room for me? I wanna hug.
Daisy has blossomed. Okay.
Wow.
What?
Cool.
Come here.
I want to hug.
Okay. Love you. You look very pretty tonight.
I want to walk.
Oh, there you go. Fine. Okay. Fine.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
And you've got a lot of perfume on, darling. Don't light a cigarette.
It's sweat.
No, it's not. Nobody sweats that. God, unless you're from the planet Vulcan.
No, I just have gum.
No, that's oh my God. Yeah, don't have a cigarette. You'll burst into flames. You're doused in gasoline, darling. Oh, but then you really? What did you have a bucket this morning? You put your head in? Oh my God, you smell like you're sweating sheep perfume, not good perfume. No, you don't. No, that's not good. I mean, it's not skunk bad, but it's not good. It's not good, darling. Hey, good news. Daisy's blossoms, everybody. It's a very terrifying time for me. Much more terrifying than Fury from the Deep, right? And then you get back to, I mean, Fury from the Deep is real, gets really good contemporary horror, right? So, I mean, this is actually, I'll tell you what season this is like. This is like season 6. Right, so, and then you end up with sci-fi. Let's go and look at Matt Smith's season 6. Hang on. Oh, lots of good Doctor Who. We're going right past you. I've got another email from what's his name? Oh man, was it? No, wait. No. I went the wrong way. No, okay. I want the. How do I get to? Fine. Ow. I got it. If I go over here, season 6. So fine, yeah. Look, it's very, very horror-y, right? Look at it. It's got the Impossible and Dare the Moon. Good, like historical horror. I mean, then you got Curse of the Black Spot, Doctor's Wife. This is a great season. I mean. I hate to tell you, it falls apart and A Good Man Goes to War, right? A Good Man Goes to War is much more flash than substance, I'm afraid. It's it just when you watch it without going ooh ah, which you do the first time, it's far less satisfying, far less good. Yeah, same with Rebel Fish and Almost People. I mean, I felt bad because they were so cold making it, right? I feel bad not liking it. I mean, it's not bad, but it's like, it's okay. It's okay. But then we got much more good horror. We got Let's Kill Hitler. Again, weird sci-fi one. Night Terrors is good. Girl Away to the God Complex. Really good crew. Yeah, listen. Toby Whithouse. We want a Toby Whithouse Doctor Who, okay? Toby Whithouse. That would be awesome. Closing Time, Wedding River Song. Okay. Oh, wait, that was actually wasn't bad. I like that one. I take it back. I think the Doctor, the Widower, and the Warder. So it's kind of comparable. I have to tell you, season 6 of the revived series is comparable to season 5. There you go. Yeah. So I got to go and get my third Jabberoonie after the show tonight. Depending on what the line's like. So yeah, I will probably be sick tomorrow. That's a bit of a bummer. not really bad. And we got a lot going on. Okay, we got a lot going on on the homestead. My wife wants to make a Kiddush. Okay, this is a big deal. Okay, this is a nuclear explosion big deal. A Kiddush is where you invite people over after shul, after synagogue, and you have a nibble, right? But you got to have the best nibbles, mate. Otherwise, you got to have. We're going over the menu. We're going to have the chulent. The chulent's a big one. Chulent is like a big stew with like potatoes, meat, barley, celery, onions, onion powder, ketchup, and you cook it for like 20 hours, right? People like that, and then you had the kishka. A bit of kishka goes in the chulent. Kishka's like like how would you describe it? A grain, like a sprudgy grain thing. Used to be you got the sprudgy grain stuff, you put it inside an animal's intestine and make a sausage out of it. I actually prefer that, quite frankly. I do like that. Not so much anymore. So it's more like vegetarian. So you get a bit of the kishka. Then the kugel. Oh, we got a couple of kugels. We got the potato kugel, which is basically like shredded potato, egg, onion, and salt. the Jews' favorite ingredient and everything. Would you like some salt there? No, I'm already having my fish. No, what would you like? Would you like your fishy or your salty? All your favorite Jewish flavors right here. Speaking of which, you need your fishy as well. Yeah, so we got the herring. The herring's already bought. Herring's ready to go. And then this is a bunch. We got to get the right booze in. It's a lot of stuff. I got to speak. Oh man, I have an idea what I might say. I don't know if it's controversial or not. That's always a bad sign, right? That's always a bad sign if I don't know. Let's say hello to the chat. PD Rich, how you doing, sir? She's become a Sirtis fireable bitch. Yes, Marina Sirtis. Look, darling. Okay, you're not in your 30s in spandex anymore. Okay, that's just the reality. Okay, I'm sorry to be the one to say it so bluntly, but you're not. Now you're in mad bitch territory, okay? What do you want me to tell you, okay? I understand. You got to say a bunch of stuff when you were hot. Yes, that's a superpower that you had. Yes, you did. You got to say a whole bunch of stuff. You're not hot anymore. You look like everyone's mum, right? You look like Loxana Troy, right? You're not. I'm sorry. Again, no disrespect intended, but that's why you got away with going. Oh, I don't think Republicans should watch Star Trek. Screw you. Screw you and the horse you rode in on. Yeah, I'm still watching it. I still enjoy it, and I you know what? Here, one second. Let me, as I get to the chat, let me. I have a tribute I can make to Miss Sirtis. Where we go? We go to this folder. This folder. I did a lot of work on Indiegogo there. I got a bunch of pages lettered. Got one more page to go. Then I got. But then, as I'm lettering these pages, I realized in the back of the book, there's a commentary on the pages, right? And you got all the thumbnails, you got this. So I had to renumber all of those so it fit in, right? So I had to, and then I had to make space so I can like add in this. So now I got to write up my commentary on these extra 5 pages. Which, it's not a big deal. It's another step, right? Another freaking step. One second. Let me get to the erstwhile Miss Sirtis. Paging Counselor Troy. 1 second. Share screen. Sharing screen. There we go. Boink. Doing. No, that's the wrong one. Although, I think it's right. Oh my, is Counselor Troy. So yeah, you look a bit silly there as well. But okay, what can I tell you? Okay, this is Marina who can get away with stuff. This is Marina who can tell you not to watch stuff, and you'll be like, it's just lovely tits. It's just the way it is. Not that way anymore, darling. Not that way anymore. Mark the Vicar, how are you, sir? I like that you've got googly eyes looking at Marina Sirtis now. Robbie Bonham, how are you doing? Howdy do. Heather Sulu, how are you? I always want to hit can you see at the back? 1 second. I'm so glad I bought the thing. Okay, this is a lesson in life, right? When you see something that you wanted, don't wait around to get it. Because see this thing over here? That's the original Star Trek communicator thing. They made them from Think Geek, right? And you press it, goes, woo! And there's no one that goes, shh. And you got a whole bunch of stuff it can do, right? And they don't make it anymore. I'm so glad I bought that, right? I'm so glad. In the same vein, my parents were once in a antique store, and they saw a game which was a black gentleman, a picture of a black gentleman with his mouth open, a large, and the game was, and I'm not exaggerating, and I'm not condoning this. I would have bought it though. Throw the ball into the darkie's mouth game, right? And again, reprehensible. Yes, one should not do that. I think it's more like, it's good to laugh at these things in our past that we're like somewhat uncomfortable with, right? I think it's, I think it lets the tension out, but I think the crazies don't like that. Oh, we're going to be looking at the crazies, by the way. They're really mad at John Cleese, right? They're really freaking mad at John Cleese because he's doing a thing on cancel culture, and they don't want to admit cancel culture exists, which is weird because they're like Rich Johnson. By the way, the comic book world has lost their fucking minds, right? Comic book world has gone in freaking insane. If you haven't been following that. So the comic book this is what happened. This thing called Substack made aggressive moves into the comic book space. Very, very clever, aggressive moves, which I hope to profit by. I want to be clear. I am so looking forward to starting up my Substack. I'm going to start it up when I finish my campaign, which is one of the reasons I'm going balls to finish the campaign. Yeah, I should show you a page I did today. Oh, man. Really? Yeah, I'll show you the new pages in a second. Let me just pull them up. Where did I put them on? They're all over here. I do actually, when I'm working on stuff, I hum whatever it is I'm doing. That's actually a thing I do. Yeah, 1 second. We'll do there's this. Let me see if I press the space bar, will I get a preview? Oh yes, I did. Lovely jubbly. Okay, fine. Okay, let me share that page. We'll come back to you, Marina. We'll come back. Don't worry, darling. Don't worry. I know you're sad, but you'll be fine. Is it this one? I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. No. No, that's not that one. No. Oh, okay, I'm just going to go through it for everything. No. My bloody email. That's me. That's the entire screen. I don't want the entire screen. List of Doctor Who episodes. 1 second. Oh, I know why. Bollocks. It's going to make me do that again. Okay, fine. So I'm going to share that for a second because it's just making me. I got to open these things up. I can't preview them. That was my mistake. Fine. So I go open with, and we're not using PDF because PDF sucks my balls. And if they suck my balls, I would use PDF. I want to be clear. If anybody makes a software that will indeed fellatio me, I am all up for that, right? No problem. It didn't open it in one window. What's up with that? Fine. Using P-bloody-D-F. Moron! Disgrazia! There we go. It's a bit extreme. I'll agree, it's a bit extreme. Difty music. We knew Superman wasn't gay. Come on, it's obvious. What's up, Rab? Superman's so not gay. There's no gaydar coming off Superman, man. I mean, here we go. There we go. Fine. Let me just get it so you can see the screen. See, now I've got the little whizzy wheel on because Adobe freaking PDF is a piece of shit. I mean, just to be, give it its technical term. A piece of shit. Oh, there you go. Finally. So share screen. There you go. 104. So this is not one of the new pages. I had to change this page, right? So this is James Bond driving around with a couple of young ladies in the back, about to get it on. Yeah, I think this is what James Bond's life is like. Yeah, I think he's with quite a lot of women. So I would play off that. And I'm sure he's taken, not stirred, as she goes down on him, as the two girls go down on each other in the back. I think, very nice of them, very nice of them. So now we're into the new page. So that actually went into a black panel in the original version. So now we go into splash, And they splash adamant, right? I say, going past a box of delight, Patrick Trouser, looking a bit unkempt, he says to myself, I've let things go. Time for a spruce up. Whoosh! And he regenerates into Patrick Trouser. Yes, that's a bit better. Oh, wait, it didn't open the page I really wanted to, though. And then whoosh! Overhead. I say, well, it's one of those firebrands, isn't it? Wonderful piece of engineering, but I didn't open the page I really wanted to, which is like the new one, which is freaking awesome. Oh, here he is. 1 second. Oh, yeah, hey, can I make this bigger? Because it's really cool. It's such a cool page. Oh, there you go. It did it. Open up. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Says, firebrands are bold. FAB. And it's like, Firebrand 2 to Firebrand 1, ETA at Teresa Island, 1722 hours, Virgil. So we're going overhead of London. The newly regenerated doctors go, yes, this way. Follow the ley lines, of course. Of course, passing lonely as he gets to Soho Square. So we've got one more new page to go. Let me see if I can find it. Isn't that lovely? I freaking love that page. Oh, I really nailed it. Dominic really, he's such a great guy. And I love that it fits like so seamlessly. Like this page he did like, I don't know, how many years ago? 6 years ago? 6 weeks ago. You know, like it's like seamless. Here's the thing with Substack. The economics with Substack is this. If I can build up a list of 3,000 people paying $3 a month, right? I can easily put out a 30-page book with Dominic a month, right? Easy. It's like that's and we're all doing, we're all being paid professionally for that. And I reckon I can get it because I got a ton of good content, right? So that's that Substack thing. So the comic book field, they're going crazy. They've lost their minds because Substack have made they brought in a bunch of top tier talent working comics have quit working their top tier jobs, right? Like the guy who wrote Batman just quit. The guy who was writing X-Men quit. And it's like prestigious jobs. And because they're like saying, I'd rather do this thing, Substack, they've devalued everything and they're freaking out. They are freaking out for it. They're talking about Comicsgate again, like it's 2017. These guys have lost their mind. Ew, he's doing Comicsgate. Oh, he spoke to Ethan. He's got cooties. I mean, these guys are off their minds. Just shut up and draw a comic. I'm sorry. You know why you're upset? Because you hate it that there are comics out there that aren't about lesbians who like talk to each other, eat food, then kiss. Okay? I want comics about mischievous pixies from the 9th dimension fucking around with superheroes. Okay? I want Bizarro. I want fun. Okay? Fun. Oh, God. You know what? I want hot people to look hot. I want a nice pair of tits if I want a nice pair of tits. For God's sake. None of this stuff should be verboten. Oh. What can I tell you? DB Strawberry, how you doing, sir? How you doing, DB? Is it you who's watching, listening to Ninth Doctor? You got to come on. Talk to me about it. I think it was you, wasn't it? I think so. I'm not sure. I need to watch it more of it. I guess you do, mate. I guess you do. I don't know what I did, but I'm glad you did. I'm glad you're here. Dalek comes around the corner and says, okay, icky thump. Wrong foul. Okay, yes, that we're going to be getting that reasonably soon. There's a new article on Radio Times about how Philip Hinchcliffe didn't think the Mobius Doctors would be a big deal. Because they're not a big fucking deal. Okay? They're not a big deal. What is a big deal is my beautiful puppy has just started menstruating. Very disturbing news. Very disturbing news for me. But you know what? You know what? I'm a professional. I can get through these things. You have to sculpt the avatar of the performer and have an animator fix jerkiness to its performance. I can't even remember what I was talking about. Too long ago, sir. Too long ago. What about says, ahoy, good sir, and chat. Ahoy to you, sir. Jonathan Cox is here. On Comics is here. I'm here, says On Comics. Dropping Dan's episode link for the Alex Storer interview. Who's Alex Storer? Okay, listen, Dan's interviewing him. Yeah, that's tonight, isn't it? You're right, it is tonight. Oh God, no, the teaser for Web of Fear doesn't show how shit it is. I mean, I'm telling you, let me see if I can pull up any of it that I won't get in trouble for. Okay, is there any way I can do that? I'll do have to play it through this. Yeah, let's see if I can play a video file, and I'll just turn the sound off and get to random bits. So Doctor Who. We go to Second Doctor. There you go. It's Web of Fear HD. We'll look at it in black and white because I think that's the way you're supposed to look at it, quite frankly. Okay, so I got to hit stop before it does it. Stop! Dude, no. No. Okay, sound off. Let's try it there. Victoria walks like a hunchback in this whole thing. It's so freaking bizarre. This is actually one of the better scenes, right? I'm not joking. This is this scene actually kind of works. I mean, did they not notice the heads were out of this guy's head looks like it's a balloon? I mean, how do you watch this back and go, oh yeah, that works? That's it. When they're sitting down, it's much more effective. Let me find a bit of Victoria. Victoria walking is insane. Victoria walking is the most insane thing you've ever seen. Yeah, this one's a pretty weird one. Here we go. We'll go back. Well, I don't want to get copyright struck over that. I mean, look at Victoria. It's so weird. It's all weird. Yeah, no, it doesn't work, mate. It doesn't work. What can I tell you? It don't work. I mean, maybe, look, keep working on it. If you can get it working, great. But, that doesn't work. It just doesn't. However, the story is fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. And Yeti are the perfect Doctor Who monster, and the Great Intelligence is a perfect villain. Just pure malevolent evil, but it's spiritual. It's weird, it's non-corporeal. So it's really out there. And the Yeti are just great monsters that look like one thing but are really another, and they're scary. And it just works. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, that everything just pulls together. Great performances. Patrick Troughton, fan-freaking-tastic. Being very Sylvester McCoy, I think, in a lot of ways. It's vice versa. That's one of those very Patrick Troughton, but his having a secret plan and stuff like that. I love the bromance with Jamie. It's a fucking awesome story. It just is. It's fantastic. The documentaries are, they're okay. Look, they spent a lot of time and money filming in a tube station. A disused tube station, 160 or 80 stairs down. And poor Fraser Hines had to go all the way up and down. I'm like, he's an old man already. Don't. What about his poor knees? Right? That can't be right. So, hold on a second. My wife just sent a picture. Is this something to do with Daisy? This is very, very disturbing. Okay, no, this is alcohol. Okay, that sounds nice. 1 second. I'll respond. Num. Okie dokie. There you go. Yeah. This is for the Kiddush. Let me see if I can show the picture. How do I do this? I do that. I guess save. I'll do it from there. Save the picture. They go to pictures. Like, everything's so complicated. Why can't it just magic on my computer? Oh, it's there twice now. Look at that. There you go. Matthew Lebetkin's iMac. Yay! Waiting. Story of my bloody life, mate. Waiting. We're all bloody waiting. Here we go. Here it comes. Yeah, so this was a yes. Yeah, I'll put it over here. There you go. Doink. That was a yes. We'll get that as well. I'm up for that. Okay, Perry, your turn. Oh, thank you, Rabbi. You're welcome. Oh, no, come back. Don't be shy. Oh, no, I'm going to start to jiggle. Jiggle, Perry. It's okay, Perry. No hanky-panky in the TARDIS. Fine. Okay, Children's Understand, cut a hole for her tail. Yeah, look, it was a chapter mark. The rabbi's daughter wears cheap perfume. No, rabbi's daughter wears a lot of cheap perfume. Okay, that is a chapter point. Man, yeah, again, thank God I don't smoke. I would have lit a cigarette and caught on fire. Eastern Bookhammer, how you doing? I hope you're feeling well. We got Heather Silly. That family dynamic is great. It's so bizarre. It's weirder to live. So yeah, that's the reason I'm making the Kiddush, because all the kids are starting like a new thing. Like my son's finished the army. He did very well. He's like became a Kassin. He's such a Kassin, such a dick. He's very capable though. Is he talking cannibalism? I hope not. No. These are made out of like animal parts. Yeah, being Jewish is complicated. Being Jewish is fucking complicated. Really? I gotta buy. Okay, my lemon salesman. This time of year, you got to order. You got to get a lemon, like a citrus type fruit. And a palm frond. I'm not fucking around. This is actually what you got to get in like some twigs and stuff. It's like this thing for the holiday of Sukkot. Yeah, don't even ask. In America, they cost like $100, $200. Here, you can get it for like 100 shekels, which is much cheaper. But yeah, these things are crazy. Kel Lynch is here. You were kicked off Twitter. Oh man, listen, I tell you. Twitter should have an algorithm that it can survive Derek. Okay, if it could, I would like a Twitter that would be friendly to Derek McManus. I would. I think Twitter would be a much better place if it was friendly to you. Cam, how you doing, sir? Lifetime ban for posting before and after Uncle Ben's rice. Apparently, I'm a racist. How's that make up, please? Ban for life, man. Listen, you're free. Run free. Hell, male gaze. Yes, I am hailing. But you're not using your hands. Speaking of which, is here. Derek Manus is here. Clint, I think I said hello to you, but I'll say hello to you anyway. Let me see. TARDIS time is here. TARDIS time is always a fun time, baby. Fun time, baby. Especially Perry's TARDIS time. Shame F3 was stolen by a private collector. Oh, that happened to it? That's a shame, isn't it? Because it looks like a really good episode as well. But yeah, it's awesome story. Like yeah, so it's worth buying for the story. The document ain't like the chapter about Rabbi works a phone. That's right. Has the stream stopped for anybody else? No. It's just this is real time. Okay, this is real life. I'm sorry to tell you. Am I caught up? Did I catch up with everybody? I think no hanky panky in the TARDIS. Yes, we are caught up. Very good. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the rest of the mail cases over here. What do you think, Princess Leia? Thing is, she looks so much better in this than she does in real life. This is better, Princess Leia. I like this Princess Leia better. We haven't looked at the posters for a while. Let's look at the Bohemian and Time and Space. The eyes have it. what's it called again? Great Balls of Fire. And Forever Young. Forever Young always takes the longest to load, right? So, and then we got Party Like It's 1999. Oh, yeah, I forgot. 1 second. Didn't mean to skip over you, Judge Anderson. Oh, speaking of skipping, do you like to skip? Yes, I do. Skip to Luma, darling. Very good, very good. I'm glad. Yeah, I like that you like to work out. Judge Anderson's wonderful, as is whatever her name is, Neo Space 1999. Finally, keeping the British end up. By the way, I wish Big Finish would do more Space 1999. I like their Space 1999. Secrets of Debt Sen wasn't bad. It's always pleasant hearing Peter Purvis. The person they got to play Jackie Lane is awful. I mean, awful in that she sounds nothing like Jackie Lane. She plays it like she's from the current year rather than from the 60s. Like, if she played it like that kind of character from the 60s, it would have worked. But she sounds like she's from current day. So yeah, it was. They might as well just made a different companion, you know, like it's a recast and it didn't work. They're getting a bit recast crazy right now, Big Finish. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like, I'm not up for the Jake Dubb and Peter Capaldi. He could be the narrator of a Peter Capaldi story. But Tyler Stone says, I like Doo-Doo. Well, that, you know, it's whatever's up to you, baby. Whatever's up to you. What can I tell you, baby? What can I tell you? You like Doo-Doo. Yeah, each to their own. Let's open up. What's it called again? The Einstein engine. Dun, dun, dun. God, it looks so shit. I just wanted to share it with you. Dodo. That makes so much more sense. That makes so much more sense. You know, like, you know, I was going to say, well, you know, it's each of their own. She's just shit, okay? She's shit as a doctor. I don't know what to tell you. How else can you say it? She's just shit as the doctor in a shit version of Doctor Who. What's going on the outer skin of time and space? There's a pocket dimension attached to our universe, like a remora to a shark. It's collapsing upon itself. Its physics failing. Icky thump. The doomed creature within the Gecko Rail. Oh, this is such a Chibnall script. The Gecko Rail jealously peer into our stable universe, searching for a solution for their desperate situation. Oh, she's awful. They find the answer: a singular being of towering intellect. She can't be talking about the Doctor. The world-renowned scientist, theoretician. Albert Einstein, the Gecko Ray clone him in a body and a mind, setting him to work in a way to find a way to switch the universe. Why not find a way to repair the universe? Right? Huh? What? Why don't we just like fix a universe? Right? No, okay, fine. That would probably be his first suggestion, wouldn't he? Because he's Albert Einstein, but no. Switch unit, but once Einstein proves insufficient, instead the Gecko Ray produced thousands, tasking them to building the Einstein engine, a machine that will exchange universes, releasing the Gecko Ray into our universe, but condemning all unknown space and time and collective, blah blah blah. All remains to solve the invert paradox, blah blah blah. God, I'm bored. This is the Chibnall script, right? This is a great, you know, Chibnall script. Time works differently in a pocket universe, a pocket dimension. Einstein's live and die, and the paradox remains unsolved, and the pocket dimension shrinks. Go dispose of the dead. Einstein's through the engine, creating a temporal anonymous as they appear in a strange, inaccessible places on Earth. But then Max, a 10-year-old boy of unmatched potential, is created alone amongst the Einsteins. Max will solve the inversion paradox. The Einstein session plan, faking his death. Oh, God. This is so complicated. And we're just like, what's going... This is just the mother... How about they arrive somewhere? They arrive in Victorian London and hear a scream. Okay? That's so much better than this shit. Oh! This is just garbage. Okay, fine. The boy sent through the engine to Earth to hide from the Gearco ray. Okay, so fine. There's a hidden princess, little boy, fine. But the journey through the dimension changes young Einstein, granting him strange powers. Now he is desperate to find his way back home and solve once of all the inversion paradox. Shit. Man, this is shit. Oh, boredom. Boredom is a choice, the doctor announced smugly. God, they've really nailed her. Boredom is a choice. Really? God, I'm bored of you. Oh, I choose for you for you to go because I'm bored of you. And a choice I'm not willing to make because I'm the bestest ever. She sweeps past Yaz and out the TARDIS library. Yaz, in the meantime, was reading a sapphic volume called The Many Ways of Pleasuring the Doctor. As she touched herself gently. But she sweeps past Yaz in the TARDIS library, a gigantic black tome tucked under one arm. Jazz follows in her wake, moving fast to keep up. What you got there? Jazz asked, wiping her hands suspiciously. On the TARDIS console, the doctor says, do you have any twiglets? Jazz says, no, not me. Okay, fine, go ahead. The doctor opens the great black book, shedding dust and unsecured newspaper clippings. So she's an idiot. She's losing everything. She peers at the brittle strips of paper, disregarding one of them. Nope. Too pedestrian. Nope. Too many buckets. Nope. Oh, God, I hate this. Such shit. How long does this go on for? Oh, man. I mean, they're really nailing it. If you are a Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who fan, this is for you. This is totally for you. Her eyes lit up as she followed one script. Aha! The doctor shouts. That's not the doctor. Take that, boredom! Oh, God, she's such a Karen. 4 minutes later and 30 years ago, the doctor and a companion stepped from the TARDIS and onto the dusty road of the deserted crossroads. The first thing that hits them is the heat. The dryness and the heat again. Yaz looks around at some bleak. Blah, blah, blah. Where is she? What's so special about this place then? It's very hot. I mean, don't let me say answer. Answer. Everywhere is special, said the doctor. You just have to look. And B, the special thing isn't down here. It's up there. She points at the sky. It's 1988. Police Academy 5. Oingo boingo and back in the charts. And a series of intermittent, unpredictable, and utterly unexplained sort of eclipses across the globe. Eclipse like this one. Nothing happened. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay, this definitely nails it because it's unbearable shit. So, well done them. I have to tell you, well done them. Let's pull this up. Fine. Somebody sent me this bunch of screenshots. This is funny. This is not a J-Bot mailbag, but it shows how messed up they are. Please nobody contact this gentleman. They're all weirdos. Don't contact them. It's a bad idea. Monty Python style documentaries to explore council culture in new Channel 4 documentary, right? Yeah, I'm really into seeing that. And so this bloke is what a fool from grace. How he has become the very thing Monty Python would mock. Oh, and he's apparently done a video. Okay, fine. So he doesn't like anybody talking about council culture because He loves cancel culture because these are all Nazis. Okay, just in case you want to, these are all Nazis. What's the issue here? Shouldn't we wait until we watch the documentary before reviewing it? Normally, if you weren't a disingenuous twat, then yes, you would. But we've seen what Cleese had to say about cancel culture and on the interviews on his social media. So what? He thinks it's a bad thing. Right? Yeah, I mean, like, why is that bad? What's good about cancel culture other than it gives you power, which is all you like, right? Again, the reason the crazes are melting down right now is because do I have those screen grabs? Let me have a quick look. I might have got rid of them. Bollocks. Actually, is it there? Let me try over here for a second. Do you want desktop? I had a couple of screen grabs I was going to show you. No, never mind. The reason they're melting down is to scare people away from leaving the mainstream comic book industry. This is your boy Zach Take, and he's absolutely right, because the more people who leave, the less power they have, and that's all they really care. And so they've been essentially left with they're fine, keep it. They've been left with the mainstream comic book industry. Nobody really cares anymore. And they're like, but I don't really like writing Captain America. If I can't taste your sweet fanboy tears, it's not really worth it for me. Which is basically where they are. And this may be where he does his research and forms an informed opinion, or it may not. Either way, cancelling something because of a presumed bias or bigotry is dangerous, unfair. Yes, it's called bias or bigotry, right? No one is cancelling anyone! No one cancelling it! Oh, but you like it. You have cancelled people. There's time to get the bin, right? And so, or are we adding using prior statements and actions to judge what somebody thinks as cancelling now? No, you're just disingenuously changing you're moving the goalposts. Have I misunderstood? Apologies if so. Thought you were implying that we shouldn't watch the documentary because Cleese's past statements. He's not as bad as Terry Gilliam, who said, quote, women knew what they were doing with Weinstein. Mostly they did. The ones he raped didn't. But, like, I think he probably slept with quite a few women. It was a transactional act, right? And yes. And he probably has first-hand knowledge. I deplore that Hollywood created this society, right? It's not like I'm the one who created it. It's them. They created it. It's their baby, right? And that's what it is. But yeah, I think he probably is right. Right? I mean, I don't know he's wrong. I'm pretty sure this person doesn't know they're wrong either. But I don't think that really matters. Most of the commentary in my wife's Holy Grail DVD is John Kennedy is complaining about the weather. This is not a surprise. Okay. I think the cancel culture can be a real thing, and there is an opportunity to discuss in a nuanced manner. I don't expect Keys to do this, but I will wait and see before I pass judgment. Why do they not want to believe cancel? It's clear because that means they're part of a vicious mob. Right, that's exactly what it means. It's and they don't like looking at themselves that way, so they will tell themselves anything. There is no such thing as cancel culture. Okay, you're either a conservative or want to stop new things from happening, or a progressive and want to stop old things from continuing. Whatever predominates dictates which happens. I know cancel culture is when you want to destroy somebody's life because he doesn't align with you, because you can. I mean, ostensibly it's because he doesn't align with you politically, but whatever excuse. I mean, John Barrowman's a great example. John Barrowman, who he got his dick out many times, and nobody complained, right? And then he got told off, and he was sorry, and he said he didn't. Like, he's never sexually assaulted anybody, I believe, and they're treating him as if he has, and he basically destroyed his life. right? That's cancel culture. And I think you people enjoy it because you're sick weirdos, right? I think you all get off on it, right? Because your lives are just like disgusting. This is an ex-funny comedian. Yeah, well, at least he was a comedian. Clearly not you. One second, put the camera back on. To paraphrase, fall from grace. People aren't allowed an opinion, and everything is prejudged. Much like your comments. Okay, so I don't know why it was engaging with him. What's Clee's opinion? Cancel culture is bad. No, you're wrong. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing because cancel culture has become mainstream. The orthodoxy, the establishment, it's undeniable. Okay. Are people still talking about cancel culture? It's impressive how they make consequences sound like a bad thing. Well, again, it's consequences that meet your moral standards, and your moral standards change depending on who you're looking at, right? You'll have one moral standard for one person, and you have an entirely different one for another, and you'll disingenuously apply that. It's just, we see this over and over again. This is what cancel culture is. Yeah, I'm not actually seeing anything happen, but maybe I've missed something. I would guess. Probably Obi-Wan Kenobi, he has allowed these reactionaries to twist his mind until now. Until now, he has become the very thing he swore to mock. Again, it's like, I like, what are they denying exists? These are crazies. I mean, absolute crazies. I'm sure exploring cancel culture will mostly consist of interviews with jerks like Piers Morgan crying about freedom of speech, and not really explore. I'll be surprised if he interviewed even one activist, because what you're calling an activist is a psychopath. He was always an arsehole, and he hasn't done anything good in decades. Not surprised. Okay, you're a cunt. Get off my timeline, you fascist fuckhead, Mr. Tardar's cunt. Well, I can't disagree with that sentiment. I do kind of, but thank you, the person. Oh, Purim Bing's here. Purim Bing just launched a new titles for Daniel's channel, right? I think Daniel's channel, which I will watch when I'm done this. But yeah, looking forward to seeing it. I want to put you in touch with what's his name, Dr. Alex Lees. He's got his book called Season 12 and Season 13, which are basically 2 seasons with Capaldi that go forward. They're pretty good. They're actually very enjoyable, and they explain how they explain Jodie away and she's gone. And we're back with Capaldi, and they're pretty darn good. They got their own look, but I would love you to do a title sequence for him. That'd be so cool, because I like the book. In fact, whenever I'm listening to Big Finish, I keep going, I would really much rather be listening to Dr. Alex. I genuinely mean that. All right, head over to his channel if you want. So yeah, I'm halfway through season 12, but I'm just too swamped with things. What else? I just found out the Philip Hinchcliffe dropped, and I listened to the first few minutes of it. Again, I was finishing Secrets of Detsen, which wasn't very good. Where are we going to go to? Shall we look at Marina? We'll do a Marina Sirtis story. Listen, I put her on the thumbnail. I figure we'll do a Marina Sirtis story. Okay, I gotta go. There we go. Now I've got too many windows open. Let me close that. Let me close that. And of course, again, close all tabs. Yeah. Of course, it's what's it? PDF, Adobe PDF. That's a pain in the ass. Takes forever to close. Here we go. Boom, 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 dink. Bit of share screen action, baby. Share that screen, baby. Yeah, share around. Yeah, now you want it. Jigga, jigga. Yeah, listen. Okay, well, let's find out how should people be trying to cancel her, really. Star Trek Next Generation star Marina Sirtis claims people have been trying to cancel me for years. Okay. Are you just a cunt? People reacting to that? Could that be? Look, I don't know you. Maybe you're a cunt, okay? If you find people have been trying to cancel you for years, you could be a cunt, okay? I'm just saying it's something you should look into, right? It's not something you should totally discount, right? It could be, again, you might be lovely. I have no idea. According to actress Marina Sirtis, best known for playing Counselor Troy, it's Counselor Troy, in Star Trek Next Generation. She is Star Trek Next Generation. I used to love you only got them in America. They were on the Star Trek website. The coming next week, the preview on next week on Star Trek The Next Generation. You know, it's what's it? There was one season that was just awesome. It was one where they had Counselor Troy woke up as a Romulan agent, like undercover in a Romulan ship. That was cool. That was probably the best season on Next Gen. According to best on Counselor Troy in Next Generation, she's been a constant target of cancel culture to the point where people have been trying to cancel me for years. Okay. Cancel culture doesn't exist according to people. Okay. Oh, I stopped watching Lower Decks. I'm really quite happy I've stopped watching Lower Decks. If you guys want me to watch it, I will. And I also quit. Was that Marvel shit? What If? Speaking to Express.co.uk, primarily on the topic of cancel culture and social media backlash, Sirtis claimed that not only had she been at the center of numerous cancellation attempts, but those who came after her have apparently tried to get her name removed from Star Trek, despite the fact she's no longer a regular on the fan. Hey, listen, if you're talking about the crazes that they're on your side of the fence, darling. Okay, they're not the Republicans. You want to go away. Okay, these are the Democrats, right? They're the crazes. Okay, they've been trying to cancel me for years. I've been trying. Okay, fine. They've been trying to cancel me. It says Sirtis. I mean, they've been trying to get me fired of Star Trek, and I'm like, I've not been on it. There's no such thing as me being on Trek anymore. Well, you're on Picard. I mean, I guess they wanted you out of that, maybe. I don't know. What did you do to incur the wrath of Star Trek? As to why Sirtis apparently found herself facing regular brush-ups with cancel culture, the actress believes that she's been targeted because she's outspoken with opinions. I get a lot of hate on Twitter because I'm opinionated. Well, you weren't opinionated. You were hateful. Right, so recall that wasn't an opinion. You're saying I hate these people. That's not an opinion. But people do try and cancel me. The thing is, only works if you pay attention. It's pretty much true. That you continue. But I hate what social media has done. We all agree with that. Social media is evil and it should be destroyed. Right? I think all social media should be destroyed, or replaced with a social media platform with a with a clear moral standard framework, right? That's easily accessible and equally applied, right? Then social media will be fine, right? It's only because it's run by idiots who live in Silicon Valley, right? That's entirely why. That's a dystopian nightmare. I think it has destroyed society. If I'm honest, says I'm confrontational in the flesh. It's very easy to be brave, hiding behind a silly profile pic. Or if you have one at all, is very brave. So there's note that I posted something very incongruous the other day, and immediately got some snide backlash and negative stuff. I just thought that this was really old now, and I'm not loving this anymore. She concluded. You can say something totally innocent. Totally isn't without something being a total idiot about it. Well, what did you get? Let's see it in real life. While neither Sirtis nor Express spoke to any of the particular opinions that alleged sparked the affirmation of cancellation attempts. The actress has in the past been a vocal critic of President Trump and Republicans writ large. Yes. In 2019, in an interview, Big Issue asserted that a Star Trek fan does not equal a Republican. Well, that sounds reasonably hateful. Okay? That sounds reasonably hateful. Now, if you are reacting to you being hateful, yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I mean, like, we're like, ew, they don't like me. Yes, people don't like you being hateful, right? That's correct. Before going on to accuse Trump's election to the U.S. presidency as an act based solely on racism, yeah, that's hateful, right? You're calling everybody who wanted to vote for him a bigot because they're bigots, right? They didn't like the great economy. No, they didn't like, the peace of the Middle East. They didn't like any of that stuff. No, they all they wanted was to get black people, which was weird because he's probably the most popular Republican president from the black population in America ever, right? And he had the best track record for that community and Hispanics. So, I mean, listen, if I'm a racist, right, and I want Donald Trump, and I want him because I'm a racist, I'm going to be mad as hell at him. He's been an awful racist. Trump and Exit are both about immigration. That's the bottom line. Yeah, that's true. It was the bottom line then. Now it's like, now they've been given the keys to the White House. I mean, do I still have that clip of the, here, let me see if I still have that. 1 second. Yeah, the bar's been moved a little bit. Let me see if I can still have this thing. Oh, here it is. I'm just laughing at the file names I have for things.
Democracy's calling. See you, Daddy. Bye.
Hi, my name is Cooper, and this is a day in my life as a White House.
Yeah, like the bar's been moved now. Right. Immigration isn't such a big deal. That's just one thing in the sea of disaster, right? Again, this is why while their countrymen were about to be murdered in Afghanistan, I heard a phone call today on Twitter. Somebody recorded it of this woman crying because she can't get to the airport in Kabul because the Taliban keep beating her. Right? It's like, and this is what they're fucking doing.
House intern.
We did a joke. Hey, everyone. Vogue.
Usually I start off with a big coffee. Sorry, they're like really strict in here.
Hey, Jenny. I booked you a nail appointment, love.
Yeah, I didn't tell you to do that.
It's called Initiative. Hi, White House. This is Cooper. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's really what it is a marriage of these insane leftist policies with sheer incompetence, right? I think that's where. But I think there's more of a biblical aspect of it. Let's just finish watching this.
Oh, doesn't matter.
This is actually the entrance to the West Wing. This is so fun, and it's really prestigious.
Hey, POTUS. Is Olivia Rodrigo still here?
No. We've come a long way in our fight against this virus. We've vaccinated 160 million Americans. Are you getting this all down?
Don't worry, Queen. It's all right here.
Cooper.
Sorry, Miss Jen. And Jen, don't forget to have fun.
They have to have him wear a dress.
Spirit fingers, mama. We need to get shots in the arms of every single American. I'm heading to a haircut.
Comment if you want me to make more of these.
I do want you to make more of it. Please, more of that. That death. Right? Definitely more of that. So yeah. It was about immigration. Now it's just about sanity. I mean, right? What do you want? It's just, Liam Nelson's chin's there. There you go. I will find you, and I wish you would get him. No violence. But it was about immigration. Now it's like you guys have lost the plot, mate. It's not euphemism racism. Your immigration policy is a nightmare. Right? They just don't notice it now because also the economic policy is a nightmare, as your foreign policy is a nightmare. Like this is the worst it's ever been, and it went from the best it's ever been to the worst it's ever been, right? And it's almost as if there's a divine, invisible controller of the universe that wants to make them look stupid, right? It's almost as if that's going down. We sugarcoat it, but that's how we get away with it. We've got to call it what it is. Fear of the other. No, that's bullshit that you've been fed, so you will fear the other. Firstly, they made us into the other, right? And now they're manipulating you with fear of the other, right? They're telling you we're the other. We're not the other. We're not the other. Nobody hates people because of their skin color. And yeah, there are some, but everybody finds that reprehensible. We're not the other. And you think we're the other. You've been conned into we're the other, and now you fear the other. And that's exactly what you do. And the other right now is people who don't have the white skin or aren't Christian. Utter nonsense. Utter nonsense. Is this hate you're getting? Is this me trying to cancel you? No, come on my channel. Perhaps even more egregiously, amidst the winter storms that ravished the state of Texas earlier this year, she left a number of individuals dead. Really? Don't get me wrong, my heart bleeds for Texas going through, but now the mean girl in me says you get the government that you deserve, and you have voted Republican across the board. So they're getting stormed because of that. That's weird. People are suffering because of total lack of preparedness and by the Republicans. No, you're bonkers, darling. You're bonkers. You used to be hot, and that's why you got away with being bonkers, right? Bonkers, right? And that's who you are. Yeah, and you're being hateful as well. Yeah, no, nutballs. Let's go look at the homepage of Bounding into Comics. It's always an experience. Rumor: Doctor Strange in the new Spider-Man trailer, No Way Home, is not actually Doctor Strange. I'm kind of intrigued by that. Recent Stonecross comic mocks Joe Biden's comment. Okay, well, that we're going to look at. New Western title, Snakehand, from Chuck Dixon, coming to Artoons. I have no idea what Artoons is. It doesn't sound like something that really... I don't think that would really work for me. This Substack, I think, will. Right? So I'm really excited to launch Substack because I got enough material. I can make my own 2000 AD, essentially. I can have a bunch of strips running... and yeah, that I'm just going to open it with a free account. So basically, you're just going to get good comics in your email all the time, right? And what other shit I find, right? It's going to be cool stuff, but it's really worth signing up to it. And then if the list builds up nicely, we'll do a pay version, and then we'll do some kind of comic, right? And however big the paid version is, and then eventually we'll do a crowdfunding campaign of the whatever comic that we did of a print version, right? So if you like it, you can buy it. Okay, I want to see why this isn't Doctor Strange. I don't know why I care, but I'm just going to whiz through this. We've seen the trailer. By the way, did you notice they took out what's his name? Daredevil. Apparently, Doctor Strange is very odd in the trailer, especially since he appears to be completely ignoring Wong's warning about the spell. It's just a trailer. We don't know what's going on. The characterization is completely off, and the character that we've seen in the past, and recently Thor in Thor Ragnarok, where he's taken his duty as Master of Sanctus, right? Listen, they do change these things. Look at that. Yeah, look at Thor Ragnarok compared to the others. Like they made Thor fat. In Thor Ragnarok, he puts Loki into a seemingly endless fall because the Asgardian god is on his list of threats to the multiverse. Strange tells Thor, I'll keep a watch list of those individuals that are beings from other realms that may be a threat to this world. Your doctor brother Loki is one of those things, right? Not only does Strange have this watch list in Thor Ragnarok, but he makes it clear that his duty is protecting the realm. But tell me what it is. After defeating Ebony Maw, Strange tells Stark, under no circumstances can we bring the Time Stone to Thanos. I don't think you quite understand what's at stake here. Okay, well, Strange agrees to take the fight to Thanos. He warns Tony, but you have to understand if it comes to saving you, the kid, or the Time Stone, I will not hesitate either. Okay, fine. He's responsible. Okay, so Okay, fine. So we're finally there. It was actually Mephisto. Okay, the new one comes from blah 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 blah. It's not like, well, they kept been saying Mephisto's going to be in this phase for it all along, but he hasn't turned up. Okay, whatever. I don't really care. I'm intrigued to know why it's all covered in snow, but other than that, let's have a quick look at the comment mocking him from whatever he said in Afghanistan. Oh, Uncle Joe. But this is why I think the end of days are speedily approaching, right? What does it say? Joe Biden makes insane arguments to justify infringing on Second Amendment. Suggests gun owners that they should never overpower the government. If you think you need weapons to take on the government, you need F-15s, maybe some nuclear weapons. Okay. That's what it's referring. But the government has tanks and jets. How do you beat that? I guess you just give them to the Taliban. That's funny. Eat the rich. Eat the rich, and then they have them. I like this. I got to subscribe. Fine, but that's funny. That's funny. Marvel Comics and Spider-Man writer Dan Slott, major arsehole, explains why he's not doing any convention appearances. Who gives a shit? COVID. Who gives a shit? I'm vaguely intrigued, but not enough to click on it. PlayStation head. Okay, no. Western. Oh yeah, I want to talk about this for a second. If you're a prospective comic book writer, right? Do not pay anybody to teach you how to write, right? Do not. Oh, Dr. Alex, okay. I introduced you to. I talked to Problem Being about you, and Problem Being. He's here right now. I will hook both up. I said online. I said on the stream how I would like to get Kim to do a title sequence for your book because I like the book. Okay. Anyway, if you want to write comic books, do not go to any writing courses. There's one here. Let me find this for you. There's one thing I would recommend. It's a book. It's a very thin book. And honestly, I don't even think you need this. Everything in it is very, very obvious to me. But it's who's ever okay. If you're going to any like celebrity writer for courses, what you're really doing by paying Scott Snyder is saying, can you please discover me and put me in DC Comics, right? That's never, ever, ever, ever going to happen, right? Maybe if you're the right fashionable identity, which is this week, the trans, bi, whatever, but it's never going to happen. And that's the only reason that you'll pay for his classes, right? Here's the only thing I would recommend. This book, not even sure it's Alan Moore's Writing for Comics. Look how thin it is, right? It's really just very, very obvious stuff. World building, thinking through. Like it's basically Alan Moore's advice on how to write comic. It's gold in of itself, but it's like you see, he doesn't waffle forever. Don't bother with Scott McCloud. Don't bother with any of them. Here's the thing: if you want to write comics, the most likely writing comics is intuitive to you, right? And if it's not intuitive to you, if you don't have to tell a story visually, you can try, but it's like. It's either honestly, I think it's something you can do, or you either can do or can't do. But for me, it's like water, right? It's like I'm like air. It's so easy. It's like yeah. But never don't. But this guy, he'll give you whatever. He's not ripping you off. He's giving you what you're paying for. But why you're hiring, why you're paying for it is so he can discover you and put you in DC Comics and use his contacts for you. Don't be fooled, right? And it has tiers where you have one-on-one time. Do not be fooled, okay? Bad idea. Kevin Feige probably Shang-Chi is as big as anything. Yeah, look, Shang-Chi's going to crash and burn. Oh, yeah, 1 second. So this is what they missed out from the leak trailer. I mean, I'm kind of this scene over here with Mike Murdock. I mean, honestly, I'm probably gonna see this movie, Hey, listen, it's got they're really pulling out this up. But again, do I trust MCU not to woke lecture me? So yeah, you see, look, all these like nobodies are screaming how much they hate comics again, right? They're all screaming at them again how much they're like this guy Jerry Orlando. Yeah, he's an Inca. Jerry Ordway. Like nobody, like calling somebody a Nazi who isn't is a very bad thing, right? And yeah, look, I know Billy Tucci's lovely guy. Like, he's been on my channel. I mean, genuinely a gorgeous guy. Love him. I'm excited for all of his success. And he says they're fleecing people. No, they're not. They're providing the comics that you're not, right? Yeah, so this guy, Patrick Zilcher, right, that nobody's interested in ever. Here's the thing, Patrick, right? You can't do what I can do. You can't go and start up your Substack and just have your content speak for itself. You can't do that because you're garbage, right? And so you're terrified. You are terrified of the level playing field, right? But yeah, this is the reason why I am so excited about Substack is because of guys like this, because right here, because he's terrified. If he's terrified, it's awesome for me, right? If he's and like I do get it, like this is particularly well crafted for me because it's very personality based, right? It basically Substack is you connect to people on a personality and you deliver good content. Well, listen, I got like I think I got a year's worth of content. I mean, I really did. I got lots of one-page strips, which I think I'm going to do a one-page strip a week and like a 5-page strip a week. And I got a lot of options what I could do with that. Like I got, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. First thing is going to be, it's a really cool little strip. It's called Red Ghost. It's, well, Alex says, still resting on Substack. Can you do a video via Substack? No. Don't believe you can. You can. I'm going to use my YouTube to promote my Substack, right? And once again, important thing is it's going to be free, right? But I got this book called Red Ghost. I got a good like 3 months worth of content with it, with a good 5-page story a week, right? It's like this post-apocalyptic sort. No, it's not really post-apocalyptic. It's a sci-fi historical. Hey, the idea is like this. It starts off, you know what? I'll just share it. Here, 1 second. Even better. Biblical comics. Because it's got a really nice art style. Stefano Carter said he did the artwork on it. And here we go. Yeah. Doctor Woke. I might do that like once a month as well. Do a Doctor Woke. Where is it? Comics. It's cool. Red Ghost. Fine. So we got this cool like pre-title sequence set in feudal Japan, 1762, where you have this guy. The only guy in color is this guy, right? But then something happens, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but flick forward to the future, right? And like 500 years later, so it's like 22nd century, you have a very similar battle costume, armored suit in the snow, like that's in sleep mode, right? And suddenly it comes on, it like boots up. And there's there's lots of fights with it, right? Lots of like fighting yetis and things like that. But the basic story is this: that he ends up in this monastery, right? And there's so here one of the things the description I gave the artist, I gave Stefano, was of the Ice Warriors, but I didn't tell him. I didn't give him any photo recs. I wanted to see what he will come up with, like reptilian, partially armored, like people from Mars. But essentially, what happened was there was a war with Mars, and humans won, but the reptiles of Mars poisoned the Earth that it couldn't generate electricity. Right, so that's basically the idea. And like this guy, somehow you don't know what the story is, and it unfolds. And so he has a personal life. That's a big part of the story. And he has kids. But then, like the big change is when electricity comes back, and then all hell breaks loose, and you find out who and what he is. But this is a cool little story. And how many chapters is this? It's a lot. I mean, this went on for a while. And it's you know what? It's like a cool 2000 AD strip, right? So this is comics. 5, 10, 15. Okay, so 15 weeks long. About 3 months worth of content. And I think it's pretty darn good content. That. And I got a ton of good stuff here. What else I got? Like I got these little like short stories as well. I got the Imperium's up there. Stoners is fun. Stoners is fun. So this is a strip where again it's a weekly one. It's only a couple of pages long each. Each episode starts off with a dude. This is freaking me out. So it's the basic premise. If you have superpowers, you have a choice of you can either be do military service out the country, you get incarcerated, or you have your power suppressed by large bags of weed. Right? So you got to go to school with like tons of weed and you just smoke lots and lots of it. And he gets caught up in a fight for the power. And it's just a fun strip. I had a lot of fun making this. Yeah, that was it. I think. Oh yeah, then I did volume 2, which the Stoners had to fight a giant girl. So yeah, this is why it says very photo reference. This is what one of the first things I did. I got. Oh yeah, so there's this strip which I'll do, which is like these are one-page strips. So this is the initial version of Crown the Empire, which is my next comic book I got coming out. So Stefano did the art on this. I did the art on the one coming out. So I would do this as long with a preview of the 100-page version as well. And yeah, it's a very different look. I did the coloring on this. And basically, yeah, this character was just designed to be in Victorian underwear for most of it. Well, Stefano wasn't at his best on this one. I have to tell you, he's normally better with the sexy ladies. Not really as fun. But anyway, this goes on for quite a bit. Do I have any? Does it say? I got about 2 months worth of this one. So yeah, bunch of stuff. I'm really psyched for it. So anyway, what were we talking about? Let's go to Radio Times. Yeah, so this article looks stupid. Philip Hinton admits he didn't consider the repercussions of Morbius doctors because there are no bloody repercussions of Morbius bloody doctors. Bloody morons. Nobody considers the repercussions of Morbius doctors because there are no Morbius bloody doctors. Okay, where we're looking at. That might be they're a bit obsessed with Hinchcliffe right now. I was pushing the envelope, Doctor, but not irresponsibly. Is that a dig at Chibnall, you think? That feels like a dig at Chibnall, right? Let's have a look. Peter James, who produced some BBC's best loved sci-fi stories, BBC's best loved sci-fi stories, is back with a new set of ventures of For Big Finish. I'm about 2-3 minutes in. I'm not loving it. Yeah, not loving it at all. Wait, what have they got coming next month? I can't believe August is nearly done. I mean, like, summer's nearly over. Let's see what's going on. So what they got coming? What they got coming up? I think next month is the month I'm like not getting anything. So I listened to the first part of this. I wasn't inspired to get the rest. War Master Killing Light. This was the week. Yeah, I've done a review on this one. These are great. These are totally worth your money. Both of them are like $25 each. Really good. This was okay. Yeah, this was $20. I agree with that. Didn't get this one. This was okay. It's Horrific. Look, if you're in the mood of listening to Peter Purvis do the First Doctor, this is for you. This I'm listening to now. Didn't buy this. Never buy Torchwood. So look, what we got coming next month? So yeah, do they even have a trailer of this yet? Yeah, listen, because I'm not getting this, right? Because I don't trust them. Doris V. Sutherland, Christopher Cooper, Tessa North, and Daniel Blythe. Daniel Blythe is good. At least I know he's written one good book. He might be crazy now, for all I know.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions. Doctor Who, The 11th Doctor Chronicles, Volume 2.
The first one wasn't bad, by the way, as I recall. I mean, I don't remember disliking it. I think it was okay. But again, Jake Dubman does sound very much like Matt Smith to me.
87 log, entry 7. Possible development in the meeting of a man calling himself the Doctor.
Have you noticed anything odd around here?
I apologize that your surprise inspection has coincided with the group's total annihilation.
You're alive now. You'll get fed twice a day.
Okay. Big finish. You lead with Jake Dubman doing Matt Smith. That's what you lead with. We don't want to hear the Stunning and Brave Girl characters. Put them in later. The lead.
A blanket. And
Okay, this is why I'm not buying it. Okay, now I know why I'm not buying it.
What else you poor wretches want?
You're scared. And that is perfectly understandable, but you should be angry too.
No. This isn't real. Get out of my head.
Either someone else on this station has retained their intelligence like we have.
Blimey, it's like lots of people not being Matt Smith. It's like, and everybody who's not being Matt Smith isn't very good. And I tell you, Jake Dubman's Matt Smith, a bit ropey. What's up with that? I think I need to hear a little bit more of it. Big finish.
Or they never died.
Sorry, you had to do what?
Attention, Mothership Control. Scout unit requiring urgent restitution.
Help will arrive for you in due course.
A zombie? A real live one? Dead one.
I mean, like, we got like about 18 words out of him so far, and we're a minute in.
What's happening out there?
We're taking it back. We're taking it all back. Doctor, foam doesn't normally have...
Tentacles. I know.
Man of mystery. Sings, dances, and fixes your plumbing. I like it.
I'm telling you, I'm loving this trailer because I'm so glad I'm not buying this shit now. Oh my god, this stuff's really annoying. Oh, how much money did I save myself now?
Sarcastic.
They're blocking the corridor.
Stand back.
No!
It's all connected, what went wrong here. I just haven't got to the bottom of how, what, and when yet.
He's a peculiar fellow, but seems...
Okay. They're doing like the quiet Matt Smith as in between but Matt Smith had like, he had that big, Pandorica speech. He has these big, and each week he has like, these very rousing speeches. This is just him mumbling to himself.
Craft? Doctor?
Me.
We want the Doctor.
I've set myself up in the armory.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind too.
Which is better, scared or hostile?
Neither is good.
Research station self-destruct imminent. All personnel, please make their way to escape shuttles as quickly as possible.
We need a serious plan. Only one thing for it.
Okay, we are 2 minutes and 9 seconds in, and that was the first I actually heard him sound like the Doctor. It's the first that was in Doctor mode.
Where's the chip shop?
Big finish. We love stories.
Yeah. If you love stories, what are you doing with this bollocks then? No. This is not good. What's the volume 1 like? Let's see if I can remind myself. Yeah, volume 1 wasn't because you see, look, it's not all like, oh look, you're not see, it's not full of women, and it's not like, oh no, women on it, but it's like this is pre-agenda, right? We got the guy Kazdak, whatever his name is, and the blue dude. Yeah. We'll listen to the trailer of this for a second. I bet this trailer's better.
The calendar man can take it all. Your years, your months, your days. Live each hour as if it lasts, or he'll write your life away.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Leading in with Matt Smith being, yes, idiots. Sounding like leading in with what you want to sell, you idiots.
Big Finish Productions. Doctor Who, the 11th Doctor Chronicles.
Someone has been killed every day for a month, and I'm the only one who knows it. I'm Olivia Pamiak.
Delighted to meet you. I'm the Doctor and this is Amy.
So next to mine.
Yeah, listen, he sounds more like the Doctor as well here. Not worth $30. Hey, you bloody mind? From 2 years ago? Oh, God, they're high. They are high if they think anybody's going to pay that. Torture don't get any more. Do they have a trailer for the 11 yet? Oh, they do. Let's listen. Is there a video or a trailer? Let's have a listen. Because I'm not buying this one either. In your own time.
From Big Finish Productions. Doctor Who, the 6th Doctor. The 11.
I was examined, but with all the care and compassion that a scientist might afford an amoeba under a microscope.
Doctor, what's wrong?
Yeah, my theory is it's not much Colin Baker meeting the 11, right? There's not much of it going. They don't intersect much at all, is my guess. I bet Colin Baker is missing one of the 3 discs.
11.
What?
Get back in the TARDIS, Miss Clark. My TARDIS.
People of Mother's, I suspect we are all in need of a little comedy. Here's the Doctor, a traveling space clown.
Here we are. This is where we live.
So it seems similar to the Master box set with Eric Roberts in that. But that was also 3 discs. Basically, the Master shows up somewhere and takes over a planet, right? So I think that's essentially what happens here with the 11. But the 11 takes over a planet, and there's the Doctor's in it a bit, but mainly it's 11 taking over this planet, I think.
No, tell me, if you like, Fort Knox.
Welcome to my world.
What are you doing? I can't let you obstruct this, Constance. You're staying here. Miska!
You can't just get bored of a society and decide to augment it. That's genetic meddling on a hideous scale.
Well, not if they agree to it.
They said yes!
That can't happen to us.
It is happening, woman!
Don't shout at me when we're about to die.
Yeah, this sounds exactly as 100%. I bet you I'm 100% right on this one.
Ah, I see. It has to be the truth, then. How dull.
Big Finish. We love stories.
Don't get me wrong. The 11 is a great villain, right? But here, look at this. They got Lizzie, hopefully Nigel Frears, Chris Chapman. Nobody really knocking out the park there. People on Morales and 2 minds, quite literally a world of dual minds inside a single bodies offers a unique opportunity to the 11 and his new wife, the mutant alien Miskova. Yeah, screw it. I hate this. Meanwhile, the Doctor and Constance discover a derelict TARDIS, but are they walking into a trap? The global of Morales has been assassinated. The second one, the authorities believe the killer is in custody, but which of the personalities did the deed? And the truth emerged with the recollection of a madman. But there's more one-sided story, so it doesn't sound like Colin Baker's in that one much. Okay, Morales is a new ruler. The 11 has become the ruler now, alongside the consort Miskaville. His many minds guiding every aspect of society of successful government, but the 11 has a plan to elevate the people, to a new consciousness level, and he cannot resist inviting the Doctor and witness his ultimate triumph. So yeah, sounds like the Doctor turns back up here. Yeah, screw off. No, not in. Yeah, I'm not. Does this one have a trailer as well? It does. Gemma Whelan as the nun is not very good, right? You know what? She wasn't in the one I heard her. Let me see if they can win me over. Okay, let me see if they can win me over. They're not going to win me over.
Hey, I'm not dead. I'm just a brain in a jar, that's all.
Well, it's not so much a jar. It's more of a handbag.
From Big Finish Productions, Missy, Series 3.
What have you just stuck to my brain?
Bulldog clips. Come on, vroom.
That woman.
At the end of the day, we all...
Now, if it was Missing the Monk, I'll be so on board, but I'm not on board with Gemma Whelan at all. I like the theme music for it. I like everything about this, and now they stuck in Gemma Whelan because, like, well, we got to gender swap every character. It's not that anybody has a gender anymore.
Because life is too short. Regeneration, a Richard Temple product.
Richard Morris Temple, born 2nd of February 1957, died, well, that's up to you.
You're threatening me.
Smidge.
So, the Borgias, remind me?
Honestly, how bad is your history?
Why are we on this planet?
To stop this war?
Hey, so far it sounds okay, but I haven't heard Gemma Whelan yet. And if you put it on the cover, put it at the front of the bloody trailer. Tell you, these trailers are made by morons nowadays.
The Calhor will prevail against the Vat. We always do.
Oh, this is marvelous.
Yeah, she is. And she's, I hate this like, posh sounding, listen again.
To stop this war?
The Calhor will prevail against the Vat. We always do.
Oh, this is marvelous.
He's coming.
He is a war seed. What do I call you? The meddling nun?
How can we be in the same place? Huh? No, there are laws against it.
Why would that bother you? You're literally a time meddler. Paradoxes like this are what gets us up in the morning.
Like, it's just like, I don't know why they think this is good. I just don't understand. But again, I don't understand how on earth they did that bloody animation on Web of Fear. Like, how do they look at that and go, I mean, once you look at it, go back to Web of Fear for a second. If you're looking at it and like the guy's like all hunched over, right? Yeah, you're getting your rushes in. And the guy, and they're like, look at this. Maybe you want to course correct that. Is there any like algorithm you can put in to like make the show not do that? I mean, I don't know. That might be a plan. Yeah. Okay. You told me why I'm not getting this, right? I wonder if you sold these saws individually, if how they would sell. Like sold for like $6.50 each or something like that. I wonder how they'll sell. Whatever, they'll be cheaper than buying them individually. This I'm looking forward to. Is there a? Oh, nah! Now I'm up for that. Let's listen to this trailer. This one I'm looking forward to. The Avalon ones were like, eh.
Oh, what is it? There's no one on reception because reception's been smashed to pieces.
From Big Finish Productions, The Worlds of Blake 7, The Clone Masters.
Jenna Stannis.
So this is the one with both Travises in it. I'm intrigued to know what they're doing. Right? They both got both on it. And they're totally different. I'm intrigued to know what they're doing with it.
Hello, Hinton.
How wonderful to see you again. You've barely changed. I'm under commission from a clone master.
A clone master?
Their ruler has died.
Sound the bells. The Queen of the Clone Masters is dead.
There's quite the power struggle underway on their homeworld. If I can help them ascend to the throne, the Resistance might have a powerful new friend.
Stop all this! Stop all this at once!
So we got Jenna and what's her name? Whatever her name is. They're on like a side quest. Is that what this is?
This I don't think we will make quite so dramatic an entrance. It's you.
Callie.
No, keep back. This is a research base that specialized in cloning. She thought she recognized you. She called you Lara. It cannot be a coincidence that there is some sort of connection to both the clone masters and the Aurons.
Commander Travis, I am currently with a patient.
You know who I am.
Of course I do. Travis, Space Commander Alpha 15105.
You shouldn't have come here. It's not safe.
We must make a hasty exit. Come on.
That's it. I do like I like the Brian Crouch Travis. I mean, I like the other one, Stephen Grief, but I like the Brian Crouch one too.
Dr. Sim! Okay, that does it.
I believe I'd make a worthy commanding officer.
Do you really?
I am Space Commander Travis. I am destined for great things.
What are you doing? Ah!
You have an Auron in your crew, don't you? Callie. Why are you asking? Because I came across an unusual Auron myself. A Lara K.
Big Finish. We love stories.
Yeah, this is probably going to be good. Is there anything? I had that weird thing going on all throughout the episode. This is probably going to be good. Generally speaking, when they don't feel they're on safe ground, they don't piss around, right? Who's writing this one? Tim Foley, yeah, solid writer. An untrusted old colleague tempts Jenna away from the Liberator with a secluded forest world that involves Callie's family. Yeah, so it's a side quest for them. I'm not getting the book on tape, and this one I'm totally not getting because so bored of this of the main range storyline with the the Fifth Doctor. It's Fifth Doctor Adventures. How long is it since there's been a good one? Okay, release date recent first. Okay, this is what? No. Classic series. Fifth Doctor. Are you telling me there's only 8 in? Oh, here we go. So, released by recent first. Actually, no. Okay, that wasn't bad, but that was like a special out of time. Wasn't bad. Ended up being not good. Garbage. Okay, and this wasn't really Fifth Doctor one. That wasn't good. Wicked Sisters wasn't good. Shadow of the Daleks wasn't good. Thin Time, Manquake, Time Part. Yeah, this whole timeline was really naff. So you got these 2 missing stories. They only did one with Davison, I think. Yeah. That wasn't bad. Nightmare County, but again, we're talking like in the main range. Warzone Conversion, I don't even really remember it, right? Now I'm going back. Okay, I kind of like the Chameleon trilogy. Yeah, so this was the last one I think I would recommend. And this was from March 2019. Yep, right on time. March 2019. John Culture again being very good as Chameleon. Fine. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up here. I got to go for my jab. Not happy about it. Probably going to be sick tomorrow. That's life, baby. That's life. What can you do? I don't mind getting the jab. I'm really kind of I'm fine with it. What's going on in Australia is crazy. And even if everybody does everything, they're going to keep them locked in. I mean, like, what I think is happening in Australia is there's, SJWs, which have been creeping in and taking over everything. And now it's basically the people versus the SJWs. I think it's actually going to get to like a real civil war. I mean, like, they're giving like thousands of dollars fines for like being out. It's like, I mean, I guess they're being serious about it, but like, it's kind of ridiculous. It is kind of ridiculous. Fine. Off for me to get the old jabberooners. I'm going to hit the leave studio button. That'll be the wrong. I'll just keep running on. Going to hit the end broadcast button. I'm going to hit it again.